Good morning to you. Here we are, Wednesday, midweek. Hope things are going well. As I always start off every morning, I always hope things are going well for you. This is David Richard Almo with Balancing the Tribe, Body, Mind, and Spirit. So as we go through the journey of working on our health and wellness, working on our body, mind, and spirit, what happens when you don't feel like working on your health and wellness? You don't want to do anything. You don't want to exercise today. You don't want to eat healthy. You don't want to meditate. Well, there's actually a number of options you can do. One, you can actually just about do it that day. Very simple. Just don't do too many days like that, otherwise it throws you off. Which, there are times, granted, you might need actually the mental break just to kind of take a chill time, which, plan it out. You can actually factor those days in to just take a chill, just to eat whatever, not worry about it. Or there's other options. One is you just do it. You don't want to do it, but you still force yourself to do it. And part of that comes in from making sure you know where you really want to go. You have that end goal you're looking at, whether it is because your doctor said you need to take care of your health, whether it's got a wedding dress you want to fit into, whether you're tired of being overweight, want to fit your clothes. There's a variety of factors. Whatever it is for you, you got to have that target to go through. Another aspect is you just start working on these and they come into being habits. Excuse me, positive habits. So therefore, they're just part of your day. So there's a variety of factors, but all of them take place inside here and also in your heart. You're the one that's gonna decide out. Excuse me. Yes, if you remember last week I was under the weather, and I still seem to have a little bit of a cough hanging on. I can feel it right there. It's where I feel it originate. So I'm still working on that. But overall, you know as well as I do, there's times you do things even though you don't want to, whether it's for work, school, or family. You just muscle up and kind of go through them. Well, that can be the same thing here. The reason to keep going is going to be completely up to you. And again, I just gave you a couple of them. Sometimes they're all days. You just take off. Now, for me personally, exercise, I have gotten so enriched into it. It's so much part of my life. I really don't do that. I always had to do something. Now, there are times I took off. I went 57 days in a row of training, and if you remember following me, sometimes the training might be 5 to 10 minutes of just doing some stretching, so I'm doing something. But I did take 2 days off just to give myself, my body, didn't my body need so much, but just as a mental break. Nutrition, there are times it's like, okay, this is just a pain right now. I don't want to eat healthy. Just give me something there. Take it, have an unhealthy meal, but do it without feeling guilty about it, and then start up again the next meal. Just because you get derailed doesn't mean you need to drop it off completely, which is a lot of people do. They make one little misstep and okay, they throw everything completely out. It's okay. You stumble. You're human. Like probably most of us are human. Go through and make those choices, make those mistakes. It's okay. Go through and sometimes it's just going through and force yourself to muscle through it, get going in. But background is get those habits in place so that you're going to do them automatically. You don't think too much about it. And the other one is to make sure you have that end goal. What's the reason you started this in the first place? What's the reason you decided to start taking care of it? So you can be around for your children or grandchildren. What's your specific goal? That's a lot of times going to keep you moving to do it. For myself, I've been doing this. I've been exercising for pretty much all my adult life. So I'm going on 20 plus years. Been training. I got into meditation. I know the full benefits of it. I know the differences for me. I know the idea is eating healthy. I look around people, that they're overweight. I don't like that. I like being fit. I like being healthy. So that's all my motivation to do it, which has been built up over time. For you, it probably might be different. But whatever it is, find a reason to keep going. So, kind of backtrack, because I reviewed this more than once, but don't want to do it? Fine. Don't do it that day, but don't make a habit about it. Otherwise, you're going to have whatever work you progressed on, you're just going to lose it. And take the breather, eat the high-fat meal, skip the exercise, understand the reason why you're doing it, not just because. Give yourself some tough love if you need to, maybe not necessarily be critical, defeats the purpose. Understand your big reason why, what's the reason you're doing this in the first place, and just work on it enough to where it becomes a habit and you just do it automatically. All right, so there's some ideas for you about what happens when you don't want to work on yourself. You can find a way to do it, or at least pause for a moment. All right, so enjoy the rest of the day. We'll catch you next time. Take care and balance into you. Bye-bye.